Alright, y'all. Let me answer some of y'all's questions y'all asked on Instagram a few days ago. Alright, so I'm gonna start off with the basic, what's all done to the bike so far. So as you can see, we got 31-inch Outlaws on 14-inch ITP SS wheels. I got a high lifter Snorkel. Got their 2-inch bracket lift too. Got a 3,000 pound Warren winch. I got Rigid Industries lighting, light bar and cube lights. Also got a Big Gun Evo U exhaust, full exhaust with their programmer. Also got a gun rack on the back, but I ain't gonna be doing too much hunting because of this brutal exhaust right here. Also got some new stickers. This one's my YouTube FT mic. I got the Browning sticker on the pod. Honda Life, you already know it. On my Snorkel, I got Just Gonna Send It, Big Gun exhaust, GoPro, and Honda ATV forms. I got my Instagram right here, the Rancher 420. Make sure y'all follow it. Quad Boss, and the best sticker I put on this bike so far. No fat chicks. You already know it. So now I'm gonna answer some of y'all's questions y'all asked on Instagram a few days ago. My sister's gonna read them out to me, and I'm gonna answer them for y'all.
Okay, the first question is from Ethan_Cox_347. He said, "What's your opinion on Honda 300s?"
The 300s are very durable bikes, very well known. They're known for their reliability and what all could be done to them. Very easily to modify. I was thinking about getting one a few years ago. I was gonna put a big old gear reduction in it, like a 90% gear reduction, primary and secondary, and throw some 37-inch BKTs or something crazy on it to make it a bounty hole bike. But I decided to build this bike up, and that's where it is right now, as you can see, and it never ends. So
all right, next question is from Brody_Hatfield. Where's your favorite place to ride?
As of right now, Zona ATV Park over in Franklinton, Louisiana. I recommend that place. That place is very nice. The people are nice. They maintain all the trails. Food's great. There's only one downfall that I don't really like about it, and that is the sand. The amount of sand there is ridiculous. As you can see, I don't know if you can see that up in there, but that seal right there is leaking because of the sand.
Cameron_Fort_ said, "Which Outlaws do you think do the best? OGs, 2s, or 3s?"
I like the OGs the most. 31-inch. Cannot go wrong with them. They do good in just about everything. They clean out amazingly. Outlaw 2s, they're very hard biting tire. The lugs are bigger than these. They got side lug as well. My dad runs them on his Foreman. They do great. They're just very heavy, and I probably wouldn't run them on this bike unless I got a bigger gear reduction, but I like the 31-inch a little bit more. And Outlaw 3s, if you watch JP Stevens videos, he ran on a 420 for a while, and his overall thoughts on them were not too good. So
Bryson Griffin 0418 said, "Will you ever buy a Can-Am?"
It's possible in the near future. Seeing all those videos of people riding them with all that power, I really want power, because Hondas, they don't really give you too much power. Even though this bike's freaking awesome, I love this bike. Sometimes I wish I just had the power just to romp through the holes and wide open. But yeah, it's definitely possible in the future.
Okay, Jay Walker Davis said, "Did you do the Snorkel yourself?"
I did do the Snorkel myself. I bought it from High Lifter, the kit. It was very, very easy to install. All I did was, it comes with all these parts. You just hook it up. You got to drill a hole through your plastic right here. Run it right here. Goes right here. And let's see, and right up in there into your air box. And all I did was to seal it was silicone and RTV, and never had a problem with getting water in it, except for that one video at Zona where the Snorkel went under, but we're not going to talk about that.
All right, _J.Garrison05_ said, "How much is your whole setup? I just bought a 2020 Honda Rancher that is blue."
There's a lot of money in this bike. I don't know the exact number, but if you add up everything I got on this bike, you could probably figure it out. I don't know the exact number, but I know it's pretty expensive. I probably put a lot of money in this bike that I probably shouldn't have, but do I regret it? No, this bike's been freaking phenomenal. It's been awesome. I love riding this thing. I think it's got, let's see how many miles an hour it's got on it. It's got 1,572 miles and right at 400 hours. I never had a single problem with like anything major. Didn't even really break it. I never broke an axle. It's mainly just seals and bearings, normal wear items, but other than that, this bike's been phenomenal.
Kason_Bowen 546 said, ever getting a bigger lift?
Probably not. These angles that my axle's already at are pretty extensive. Even though I never broke an axle, I can probably feel it coming in the near future, much as I hate to say that, but I'll show you the axles, the angles of them. They're not terrible, but they could be better. But if I ever did get a bigger lift, which I know I won't, but if I had the money to, I'd probably put a cat boss lift on here and then convert this to IRS, because it's pointless putting just a lift on the front when you with the straight axle in the back. You can't lift the straight axle without putting bigger tires on it. So that's my opinion on bigger lifts.
The.JaceM5 said, will you ever buy a Rubicon?
Yeah, that'd definitely be my next bike. Although I love the 420s. Seeing that a lot of these holes that I go in with the big old ruts, IRS comes in very handy. I wish I had IRS in a lot of situations. And not only that, diff lock. I wish I had diff lock. That could be used a lot too. I know you can like squeeze your front brakes and they could like lock both your front tires up for a minute, but it ain't like a true all-four-wheel drive, which I wish I had. But I don't regret buying a 420 because this thing's been awesome. It's been very fun to ride, easily to drift around and just have fun with it and hit holes. And the straight axle was very easy on maintenance compared to IRS that I've been hearing. And yeah, so that's mainly my take on that. It's definitely possible in the near future. I'll probably get the new 520 and probably throw some 33s on there or something like that, something crazy. I gotta one up this bike. That's how it goes, huh?
Loner Trails said, if given the chance to go back, would you still have bought the 420 or got something else?
I probably would. At the time, this bike was at the right price range I was looking at with everything. I got it with 27-inch mud lights. Yep, I remember them till I was back in the day. But at the time, the Rubicons, when they first came out with the IRS, they were asking ridiculous amounts of money for them, which I was not spending that kind of money on a bike that I knew was gonna be put in the mud. But now they came down a lot cheaper now, and so definitely my next bike will be a Rubicon with the IRS and diff lock. That's the mainly two big features I really want.
All right, another question from Loner Trails. What would you recommend for a good free editing software?
I use iMovie. Very friendly, very easy to use. Edits the videos quite nicely. And very easy to cut and paste, and just easily user-friendly.
J_Stubbs69 said, do you think the 35% reduction is enough?
About 80% of the situations I go in with this bike, it does very well. With the other 20%, like in thick clay, I wish I would have got the 53 because it would have turned these tires a little bit easier. I like the wheel speed of a 35% gear reduction compared to 53, but I definitely wish I got the 53. But at the time, I was running 28-inch Mega Mayhems with the 35%, and it slung those like nothing, like stocks. When I threw these on, it really put it to the test. But yeah, if I had to redo it, I definitely would go 53% just to be a little bit easier on the clutches. But do I have any complaints with 35%? No, because you can still go at pretty fast speed and like drive around very trail friendly. And yeah, I definitely wish I got a 53 though in the end for what I do with this bike.
All right, C.Giro1023, sorry if I butchered your name. He said, why don't you have MSA rims?
Why don't I have MSA rims? Because I have ITP SS wheels. That is all that needs to be said.
All right, Gavin.Grantham44 said, what tires and wheels should I get on my new 420? I'm sorry if I butchered your name too.
If you're running stock gearing, 27-inch or 28-inch Zillas do great on a stock 420. If you run a 35% gear reduction like me, I wouldn't go over a 30-inch tire. If you're running 53%, I'd probably run 31-inch, 32-inch tires. And if you do a 69%, go with like a 32-inch Assassinator or something of that extent.
All right, LCT_6 said Honda or Polaris?
Honda or Polaris? What kind of question is that? Honda life, you already know it.
Said, I think I've asked this before, but can you, a stock Rubicon idle underwater?
I don't have a Rubicon. I've seen a lot of people said theirs does stock, and a lot of people said that theirs doesn't. I really don't know. I know my bike idles underwater fairly easily, not like super deep, but it idles underwater with this exhaust. I even got the O2, I don't have an O2 sensor delete or anything like that, just a programmer.
All right, last question. FullSend204 said, will you ever do a subscriber ride at Zona?
I would definitely be down for a subscriber ride, depending on how many people live in that area or this area that would be willing to go out there. But I would definitely be down if y'all let me know, and I'll try to set one up and we can all go out there and have a good time.
Y'all comment under the video if y'all think that y'all'd be interested.
And that's going to conclude this video of y'all asking me questions. I didn't receive too many, but I hope I covered the questions y'all did ask. I got a lot of compliments in the questions. I appreciate everyone that said things about my bike and whatnot. Thank y'all for watching this video, and as always, don't forget to subscribe and share. And also, you cannot forget, no fat chicks. Remember that. Thank y'all for watching.